Monkey spent his 20s chasing shiny bananas.
Fancy job titles, Instagram-worthy trips, the perfect relationship, the perfect glow-up, the perfect "I'm doing great" story. Monkey thought life was a checklist, and if Monkey checked enough boxes, Monkey would unlock happiness like a secret achievement badge.
But in the 30s, something shifts. Monkey still has dreams, but Monkey also has back pain. Monkey still has ambition, but Monkey also has bills. Monkey still wants progress, but Monkey also wants 8 hours of sleep and a peaceful stomach. The game changes completely. Your 30s aren't about looking impressive anymore. They're about building foundations that actually matter while you still have the energy and runway to make big changes. Because here's what nobody tells you. Compound interest applies to everything, not just money. Your habits compound, your health compounds, your relationships compound, your decisions compound. And most monkeys waste their 30s optimizing for the wrong things, climbing ladders that lead to walls they don't even want to scale. So what actually matters in your 30s? Not what society screams, not what social media flexes. The things your 40, 50, and 80-year-old monkey will thank you for. Let's break it down, monkey style. No hustle propaganda, no rise and grind nonsense, just real life. Chapter 1, The Money Foundation. Not rich, just unshakable. In your 30s, money becomes less about impressing people and more about sleeping peacefully at night. Monkey starts realizing that the goal isn't a luxury car. The goal is not panicking when the phone rings and it's the bank. What matters is simple, consistent saving and investing. Not later, now. Because time is the real cheat code. A monkey who starts investing at 30 has a massive advantage over a monkey who starts at 40. And it's not just 10 extra years of saving. It's the compounding. Money grows like a banana tree. If monkey plants early, monkey eats fruit later without sweating. And here's the weird part. Monkey will spend 2 hours researching which phone to buy, but monkey won't spend 20 minutes setting up automatic investing. Monkey will fight strangers in the comments about financial freedom, but monkey won't even build an emergency fund. That's like researching the best umbrella while your roof has a massive hole. So what doesn't matter? Flex purchases, keeping up with friends' lifestyles, acting rich while being stressed. What matters is stability. Emergency fund, low debt, automatic investing. Small improvements like saving an extra 1% each month. That tiny 1% doesn't feel exciting today, but in 10 years, it creates a completely different life. In your 30s, the best financial question isn't, how do I get rich fast? The best question is, what small, consistent action can I do that will compound for decades? That's the monkey move. Chapter 2, Work and Time. Stop being busy, start being dangerous. In your 20s, monkey thought career success meant impressive titles and recognizable companies. Monkey wanted to sound important at family functions. Monkey wanted people to say, wow. But in your 30s, monkey finally realizes something. A cool title doesn't matter if monkey hates waking up. So what matters in your 30s? Defining success on your own terms. Is it flexibility, higher income, less stress, creativity, impact? There's no universal answer. But there is a right answer for your monkey. And here's a cheat code. Look at monkeys 10 years ahead on the path you're considering. Do they look happy? Do they have the life balance you want? Or do they look like they're permanently trapped in email? Because your future self is watching your choices today. Your 30s is the career sweet spot. You have enough experience to be taken seriously, but you still have time to pivot if needed. This is the perfect decade for calculated risk. The biggest regrets usually aren't from failures. They're from never trying. Staying in a misaligned job is also a risk. It's just a slow, invisible risk that drains your life quietly, like a leaking tap. And time starts feeling different in your 30s. Days feel long, but years feel short. Monkey can't waste weeks like before. That's why the real skill now is focus. Not doing more, doing what matters. Most monkeys spend their 30s trapped in urgent but unimportant tasks, notifications, random meetings, constant reacting, while neglecting important but non-urgent things like health, learning, relationships, and building a meaningful skill. So monkey builds white space. Monkey sets boundaries. Monkey learns to say no without writing an apology essay. Because saying no is not rude. Saying no is self-respect. The most important time question in your 30s isn't, how can I do more? It's, how can I stop wasting my life on things I won't care about in 5 years? Chapter 3. Health and relationships, the two things that decide everything. Now, Monkey reaches the part nobody wants to hear because it's not flashy. Relationships and health decide your whole life. In your 20s, Monkey treated health like unlimited credit. Borrow energy, pay later. In your 30s, the statement arrives. Not dramatic, just subtle. Less energy, slower recovery, more tired mornings, more stress reactions. And Monkey realizes crash programs don't matter. The 30-day challenge you hate doesn't change your life. The small daily habit you can maintain for years does. A 10-minute walk daily beats the perfect workout plan done once a month. Sleep becomes non-negotiable. Mental health becomes proactive, not something Monkey addresses only when everything collapses. Because your nervous system is the real boss. If the nervous system is fried, nothing else works. And relationships? Your circle naturally shrinks in your 30s. That's not a tragedy, that's curation, quality over quantity. The research is clear. Close relationships are one of the biggest predictors of long-term happiness and health. Not money, not achievements, people. Monkey laughs about having no time for friends, but Monkey spends hours scrolling the highlight reels of people he barely knew in high school. That's like complaining about being hungry while throwing away groceries. So what matters? Investing in relationships that reciprocate your energy. Friends you can pick up with after months. A partner who makes life lighter, not heavier. Patience with parents as roles shift. Presence without digital distractions. Real conversations that don't fit into 30-minute slots. And this is the final truth. Peace matters more than popularity. Your 30s teaches you to stop pleasing everyone and start choosing your people. Because when you have stable health and real relationships, everything else becomes easier. Work becomes manageable. Stress becomes smaller. Life becomes less noisy. So what actually matters in your 30s? Not looking successful. Building stability. Not being busy. Being focused. Not chasing noise. Protecting peace. Not flexing today. Compounding for tomorrow. Your 30s isn't about having it all figured out. It's about figuring out what deserves your precious time and energy. Small, consistent actions today create exponential results later. Your future monkey is watching. Your future monkey is either going to thank you or ask why you wasted a whole decade scrolling. Monkey says thanks. Now go build a life your future monkey will be proud of.